The Art of Being Ruled. Wyndham Lewis. Original publication 1926. 1989 edition. Narrated by Skeptical Waves. Part 7. The Family and Feminism. Chapter 5. Fourier's Theory of Groups. We have seen in a chapter named The Public and the Private Life, how the other great factor of the barring of the roads of open competition and individual enterprise, and the consequent death of ambition, has contributed to this. In his Theory of Groups, ch. 2, Fourier considers the best method by which one can establish la ligne sociétaire. The groups or elementary modes of social relationship, he says, are to be counted to the number of four like the four elements, earth, air, fire, and water. The analogical chart he draws up as follows. Groups. Mesure. D'amitié, affection unisexuelle. Elements. Terre. D'ambition, affection corporative. Elements. Air. Mineur. D'amour, affection bisexuelle. Elements. Arôme. De famille, affection consanguine. Elements. Fou. Pivotal. D'unitisme fusion de lignes. Elements. Fou. In examining this curious table it will be seen, if our account of the tendencies of society today is correct, that, 1. The unisexuelle, friendship, affective category is being merged in the bisexuelle or sexual, that is to say, that friendship between man and man, or between woman and woman, tends to take with it sexual and physical implications, and the spiritual, abstract nature of this relationship becomes less clearly defined. That is to say, everywhere the non-sexual tends to become the sexual, as the family, and the normal or sexual with it, tends to disappear. This of course affects the revolutionary top layer of society first, the conservative and lower classes not yet being deeply influenced. It will be seen that, 2. The category of ambition will shortly be obsolete, and ambition itself be extinct, for the mass of salaried slaves. In this way earth and the atmosphere disappear. Only sexual love and the family are left. We all are in the category of minors. But the family today is also disappearing, only, in its essence, it is disappearing into government and into social life, that is to say, that social life is being modeled more and more on a vast family pattern, with the nursery, but a universal nursery, equipped with a complete universe of toys, as its conventicle, and a state of childlike tutelage as its supreme paradigm. But in the above chart Fourier appends a fifth category, a pivotal category, as he calls it, of unityism or unification. In that all the social ties are fused. Such is perhaps the position of our society, but in its case the unification is all impregnated with the neighboring family metaphysics. It is further reinforced and furnished with the bankrupt stocks of the other categories. In social life, as in the government, the family image obsesses people. Even in an ectogenetically produced society, where the family would have ceased to exist, it is quite possible that the family paradigm, the phantom of the superseded family organization, would still exist, in its full conventionality. So I agree with Proudhon that the obsession of the family should be overcome except for the purposes of the narrow family circle so long as that exists, that its reflection, in the life of government or in the life of society, should be abolished. But I do not agree with Proudhon that the family in itself should at all costs be retained. For, if you object to its shadow so much, and call that shadow despotic, why should you be so eager to embrace and cherish its substance?